Anyway, I wanted to do a little bit of a flexibility, like hip, lower body flexibility little video for people. This is for these guys that are 45, 50, maybe a little bit older, guys my age, a little bit older. Especially if you're a hunter. You know, if you're a hunter, you're out there walking through the woods, stepping over sticks. Sometimes, I know for me, I've had back injuries and my balance is a little bit off. And one of the things that works for me that I found out is that if I really stretch my hips and I work the range of motion in my hips and my joints all the way through the full range of motion, first stretching them out, first warming them up, and then actually practice working through the entire range of motion the best that I can, it helps keep that balance. And I have to do this all the time because as you get older, these joints start stiffening up, the range of motion is gonna diminish over time, but doing this stuff I've found helps slow down that diminishment of range of motion. So one of the first things I do is like your standard hamstring stretch is stretching like this, getting down, doing the spread leg stretch too, coming up the middle, stretching. I like to push it really good and deep like this. Also bring it to the side, think about pushing this shoulder so that you're twisting the back as well, pushing it. Breathe in as you breathe out, bring it a little bit further over this way. Same thing on this side, and I'm just expediting this stretch. It's gonna be like 15 to 20 seconds each side, but I'll usually do 15 to 20 seconds that side, 15 to 20 seconds this side, back down the middle, and I'll do multiple rounds of that. I usually stay there for a while because as the older you get, the longer it takes to actually stretch those things out. Another thing to do is I like to call this kind of like a frog stretch, but I get down in here and I'm actually stretching onto the toes of each foot here, trying to stretch out these calves. Those calves get super tight, the ankle joints get tight. This hurts you. Like if you're out there hunting, you're walking through the woods, you're stepping over things, you end up tripping over it. I know that's what happens for me. I'll step over a stick and then I trip over it a lot of times, or I lose my balance striding over it. So a lot of this stuff helps me be able to get in those weird positions walking through the woods, whether you're doing reconnaissance work, whether you're doing, which is like hunting, you know, it's hunting for people. So this will help you out for hunting for animals as well. For those guys that are out there hunting, stretching these out. Another thing I like to do is push back on the knees while stretching this out. Stretching the hamstrings here as well. And sometimes even a little bit wider out. Rock to this side, rock to that side. And then another thing that I'll do is dig down deep into this side lunge, stretching out the hamstring here while going deep down into seating down into this leg, stretching that hamstring good and tight, rotating side to side here. Even bring the hand across and lean to the front. You can do it that way, but stretching these hips out. This is key to keeping that range of motion good and strong.